Everybody, welcome back to Operation Musketeer. This is going to be turn 2 for the Commonwealth and France. We will get cracking right away with UK's technology roles. We have 2. We're going to go for anti-submarine warfare and long-range aircraft. And we succeed at both. Look at that. Historically, my tech roles are god-awful, so I'm very pleased to see that. We'll go over to UK, Commonwealth purchases. The UK going to spend 10 on 2 militia upgrades, and we're going to upgrade the medium factory in Northern England to a major. FEC are going to spend all 6 on 2, that's supposed to be 2 militia upgrades and militia. And ANZAC are not going to spend anything this turn. So the UK will have 2 remaining. FEC will have 0 remaining, and ANZAC will have 6. So we move on to our, I have no combat moves obviously, so we're going to go on to non-combat moves. We'll start with ANZAC. We're going to pick up this motorised infantry in Sydney, and we're going to use 2 of our strategic naval moves to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to drop off this motorised infantry in Maharashtra, and we're going to put this transport in port in Maharashtra. For the destroyer and light cruiser, we're going to move 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and they're going to go in. It doesn't really matter either way, actually, but we'll just leave them here in this sea zone. And that's going to conclude ANZAC's non-combat moves. Next, we go over to the FEC. We've got this transport in Singapore, which is going to go 1, pick up the infantry in Ceylon, 2, go in port in Calcutta, and drop off the infantry from Ceylon in Calcutta. The Gurkha from Bengal is going to march into Calcutta, and the infantry in Delhi is going to rail into Calcutta. Yeah, that's better. The FEC fleet in whatever season this is going to go 2 spaces to M8, and we're going to put. And yeah, we're going to put in port. We're going to put the battleship port, and easy now. And every other FEC ship is going to join Force H. That's right, it's not about degrees. I'll tidy all this up later, but they're all in Force H, obviously, from the battleship. And we'll put it there. We'll leave these guys at sea. Okay, the transport in port in South Africa is going to pick up the infantry. It's going to move 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and go in port in Lower Egypt. Drop that infantry off there. Okay, going over to Canada, the air transport in Ottawa is going to move to Gibraltar. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And drop them off there. Moving up to England, we have a transport that's going to pick up the mounted infantry and British infantry in southern England, and it's also going to go to Gibraltar. So we're going to need an import. So all this up later as well. Okay, in England, the 3 heavy cruisers are going to go to sea and join Force A. We're going to rail the militia from Northern England to London. So hold on a sec, I don't use chips anymore. The fighter in Southern England is going to go into London. The medium bomber in Southern England is going to go to Gibraltar. Again, I'll tidy all this up. I'm just putting it there for now. That concludes all the non-combat moves for the UK, I think. Let me just double check myself if I missed anything. No, I don't think so. Alright, that concludes UK non-combat moves, so we'll go to place new units. Yeah. So the 2 militia upgrades are going to go into British Somaliland and Western Egypt. So we will delete those 2 militia and replace them with an infantry each. And the major industrial complex is going to go into the north of England. FEC, did I pick up their militia? I did not. Okay, so the 1 militia that we're going to purchase is going to go in Calcutta, and the 2 upgrades are going to go into southern India and Malaya. That concludes our purchases. We'll collect income. So, Britain collecting 13, FEC collecting 5, and Zaka collecting 3. So 13 for the UK plus 2 is 15. 5 for the FEC, 3 more for Anzac. And concludes the Commonwealth terms. We move over to France. We'll start with technology. We will go for heavy armor. We fell. Going over to purchases. We have 7 to spend. We will purchase 1 infantry, and we will lend lease the Abyssinians. I can't remember if I can actually lend lease them a foreign legion. I would prefer to, but if I can't, I'll do be a mountain infantry. So what I'll do, I'll put them both in Abyssinia, and then if I can lend lease a foreign legion, then we will keep that. I can't remember off the top of my head if I can actually do that because it's a specialist infantry. I think I can, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that will spend all 7. Okay, moving on to combat moves. We have 1 combat move. The Abyssinians are going to take Eritrea, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think that ends the war. Victory. Abyssinia wins if it possesses Eritrea. If Abyssinia wins, Abyssinia aligns with France as soon as France is won the major power. If France is subsequently defeated, Abyssinia becomes Free French. So the duration of the war in Abyssinia, after Abyssinia or Italy achieve victory, Italy and France, or Free France, may continue to attack each other in Abyssinia and Eritrea. And the war isn't over then. Is that what I mean? Italy and France may continue to attack each other in Abyssinia and Eritrea without a declaration of war for the rest of the game. Oh, so the war continues then, I guess. Is that what that means? It's actually really confusing. Abyssinia wins if it possesses Eritrea. If Abyssinia or Italy achieve victory, Italy and France, or France, may continue to attack each other in Abyssinia and Eritrea without declaration for the rest of the game. So it sounds like the war is over and also not over. Either way, I'm capturing it. Eritrea belongs to Abyssinia. I will put I'll put an appropriate ground rule in place at the time. But that concludes all French combat moves. We go over to non-combat moves. So this transport's going to pick up this infantry, and we're going to go. I've just realised I made an error. No, I haven't. I just put it in the wrong place. So, but infantry off there, and transport's going to stay at sea. This submarine here is going to join all the others. The fleet here is going to move to where the British fleet is. I'll clean that up later. The fight in Paris is going to go to Southern France. The AA going in Normandy is going to go to Paris. 1 infantry in Paris is going to go to Southern France. And the transport in French Guiana is going to use strategic naval move to get to Bern Port in Southern France. That concludes all French combat and non-combat moves. We're going to place in the units. I'm going to collect income while I'm thinking about it because sometimes I forget. We collect 8. Okay. So again, I prefer to send a foreign legion, but if I can't, then it'll just be another mounted infantry, and we'll roll our recruitment now. We now need 2 or less for all the good it does, and we'll place 1 French infantry into Paris. Okay, that concludes France's turn 2. So I will hand off to Italy. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and I'll say to staff now.